Hello everyone, hello. Not to take your time, I'm just gonna share with you guys the revelation that I had. God opened my eyes and I saw people in queue. This queue, they call it people going to heaven, but what I imagined of heaven is not what that place looked like. It was just like we are on earth, going into another earth. So people lined up, and when it got to my time, there was something, they said something called Kinch. There's, if you guys are watching movie, there's something on my head that they need to remove for me to go into the heaven. And so I asked the angel, is that a sin for me to have that? Why do I even have it? And I'm here in line of people going to heaven. If I have that and I can't take that to heaven, why do I even have it? And he said, because God doesn't count your sin. Little sin that you did by mistake, God doesn't count it. What God counts is those ones that are purposely doing something they know that is sin. So I said, okay, you can take it out. I'm willing to let it go. I don't even know what it is. That's what I told the angel. I don't even know what it is for. You can take it out. And he took it out. And he led me into heaven. And this place called heaven is kind of earth. There's not much difference. But there's something that caught my eyes. I saw this man. I saw this big giant tank. This giant tank, you can see through it. It's a glass. You can see what is inside. And if you are inside, you can see what is outside. And in this tank, there's a man in the middle of the tank. And blood is half full. Like, how do I say? The tank is so massive and the blood is halfway. And this man was sailing on the blood. And the blood was still coming out of his ribs, two sides. And I asked someone by my side, which looked like an angel. Like, if I see that thing right now, I'm gonna say that thing is a demon, but they were calling him angel. So not all angels are like beautifully made wearing white. So I asked that angel by my side, who is that person in the tank, glass tank? And he said, that is Jesus. And I asked, why is he still bleeding? Why is there blood coming out of him? And this blood was coming out of him from the tank, but the tank never got full. But there's a place, there's a hole from the tank. The blood comes out from the hole and run down through the streets, through the mountains, and go down to the earth. And I was like, oh, but why is this still bleeding? Why is there so much blood coming out from him? And the angel said, because his blood is still working for us. He has never stopped bleeding for us. He's been bleeding. So I should know now that his blood is still working, and whoever that comes to him now is not too late. And I was like, he bleed that much for us, even when we are still sinners, with all the thing going on the earth, he's still bleeding. The angel said, yes, he never gave up. So if you're, wherever you are right now, you're hearing my voice, you're watching this video, I want you to know that God is still bleeding for you. God is still calling you. It's not too late. There is no sin too big for him to forgive. He's still working. The blood is still working. It's still effective. Do not say, oh, I've gone too deep in sin that God cannot forgive me, or I can no longer be cleansed. No. He is still here for you. There's still time. Please, guys, if you're hearing my voice right now, it is not too late until it's late. It's better to give your life to Christ now. When you die and you find out that there is no Christ, you have nothing to lose. They're not giving your life to Christ, and when you die, you find out that Christ actually exists, and then it's too late to repent. Why don't you try him? Give him a try. Jesus Christ is Lord. He died for you and I. Just give him a try. Give him a try. He's calling out for you. He is knocking. Open up your heart for him to come in.